my name is Rachel, and I'm a teacher at the Arlitt Center on UC's campus. We're here in our studio today to talk a little bit about the environments that we design for the children that we spend our days with. And before we look around a little bit, I just wanted to say, I think that one of the most important roles that we have as teachers is in designing a space, an environment for the children who come to us every day that really is purposeful and that we spend a lot of time reflecting upon, so that we're really thinking about what the children who are coming in might want to do or what they're exploring. And so as we're going around, we'll talk about some of those things and also some of the reasons why these things have been chosen. But the overall arching sort of guiding tenet that I have when I'm creating an environment is that I want the space to reflect the children who come and also invite discovery and exploration and investigation while inspiring creativity and really encouraging the children to think a little bit more deeply about what they're interested in. And so we'll look at some of the ways that those things are actually implemented in specific areas, but just kind of keep that in the back of your mind as we are looking around. In the front of our studio, we have some space for the children to build, and we have natural materials in the room, along with some other more maybe conventional man-made things like blocks or some other sorts of the styrofoam back there, some combination there of man-made and natural materials. So the children can really use these materials to build maybe what they're thinking about. It's winter outside right now, and so I try to have the materials in the classroom and in the studio reflect what's happening in their lives so that they can express themselves and recreate what it is that they're thinking about. Also, we have some books for inspiration and for some research. And then the children are also always encouraged to document their own work and to really investigate other ways of expressing themselves besides those that we are so normally accustomed to encouraging children to do, such as speaking or through conversation. So we give them clipboards with paper on it, pencils, and also digital cameras as other ways to have another voice, to have another language to use. And those are real digital cameras. We believe that children are capable and competent and should be given real tools so that they can do their real work. And when you give them those sorts of tools, they always respond accordingly and treat the materials with respect. We had some children who were very interested in exploring the insides of things, and so one thing they were interested in was a laptop. And so we brought in a laptop for them to explore, and again, we gave them real tools, real screwdrivers, there's a wrench and some pliers and goggles, and we talked about how to use the materials safely, but then the children were given the freedom and the time to really explore it to the extent at which they were interested in doing so. Again, they're invited to document their process, and they're given other tools too, so that they can look more closely at things like magnifying boxes or magnifying glasses. And then as all that's going on, we are documenting their work as well, so that always the space reflects the work that's happening. So we might use our cameras to take pictures or be writing down their words, and then we would display that maybe in a documentation panel, or sometimes we use something like a video slideshow to revisit the children's work with them.